Audrey Hepburn, Hollywood's eternal symbol of grace, hid a life far more complex than her radiant smile suggested. Behind the glamour of breakfast at Tiffany's and Roman holiday lay a world of secret affairs, wartime trauma, and heartbreaking personal battles. Did you know she once ended a scandalous affair with a co-star over a shocking revelation? Or that her final days were shrouded in mystery, with rumors of unpublished diaries that could rewrite her story? From surviving Nazi-occupied Europe to becoming a global humanitarian, Hepburn's life was a roller coaster of triumph and tragedy. Buckle up. This is the untold story of the woman behind the icon, and it's more thrilling than any film she ever made. Audrey Hepburn's final days were marked by both grace and mystery. After being diagnosed with appendiceal cancer, she spent her last months at her beloved home in Switzerland, surrounded by her family. Despite her illness, she remained composed and focused on her humanitarian work, even recording a final message for UNICEF. Her last wishes were deeply personal. She requested a simple funeral, with no fanfare or media attention. Her grave in Tolochenaz, Switzerland, is a modest one, reflecting her preference for simplicity. However, rumors persist about unpublished letters and diaries that may reveal more about her private thoughts and struggles. These mysteries continue to intrigue fans and historians alike, adding another layer to her enigmatic legacy. Audrey Hepburn's public image was one of elegance and poise, but her life was not without its share of scandals. One of the most talked about rumors was her affair with co-star William Holden during the filming of Sabrina. Holden, a married man, was reportedly infatuated with Hepburn, and the two shared a brief romance. However, Hepburn ended the relationship when she discovered Holden had undergone a vasectomy, shattering her dream of having children. This decision highlighted her strong moral compass, even in the face of personal heartbreak. Another scandal surrounded her iconic role in Breakfast at Tiffany's. While the film is now a classic, Hepburn faced criticism for playing Holly Golightly, a character some viewed as perpetuating stereotypes. The role required her to portray a free-spirited, morally ambiguous woman, which was a departure from her usual wholesome image. Despite the backlash, Hepburn's performance was praised for its depth and vulnerability, and the film became a cultural milestone. Hepburn also faced scrutiny for her relationship with Mel Ferrer, her first husband. Ferrer was accused of being controlling and jealous of her success, leading to rumors of tension in their marriage. While Hepburn never publicly addressed these claims, her eventual divorce from Ferrer fueled speculation about the challenges she faced behind closed doors. Behind her radiant smile, Audrey Hepburn battled inner demons. The trauma of her wartime experiences left her with lifelong anxiety and depression. She often struggled with self-doubt, especially in her early career, feeling she wasn't talented enough to succeed in Hollywood. Her marriages also took a toll on her mental health. The controlling nature of her first husband, Mel Ferrer, and the infidelity of her second husband, Andrea Dotti, left her feeling isolated and vulnerable. Despite these struggles, Hepburn never let her mental health challenges define her. She sought solace in her work, her children, and her humanitarian efforts, using her pain as a source of strength. Audrey Hepburn's childhood was marked by the horrors of World War II. Living in the Netherlands under Nazi occupation, she endured unimaginable hardships. Her family faced starvation, and Hepburn herself suffered from malnutrition, which led to lifelong health issues. She once recalled eating tulip bulbs and making bread from grass to survive. The war also took a psychological toll on her. Hepburn witnessed the execution of family members and lived in constant fear of bombings. These experiences shaped her resilience and compassion, which later fueled her humanitarian work. She often said that her childhood during the war was the defining period of her life, teaching her the value of kindness and the importance of helping others. Before Audrey Hepburn became a Hollywood icon, she dreamed of becoming a professional ballet dancer. As a young girl, she trained rigorously in ballet. Even during the darkest days of World War II, her passion for dance was so intense that she performed secretly in underground recitals to raise money for the Dutch resistance. However, her dreams of becoming a prima ballerina were dashed due to her height and the malnutrition she suffered during the war. Standing at 57, she was considered too tall for classical ballet. Despite this setback, Hepburn's dance training profoundly influenced her acting career. Her grace, poise, and ability to move elegantly on screen were directly rooted in her ballet background. In films like Funny Face, she showcased her dancing skills, proving that her passion for dance never truly left her. Audrey Hepburn's love life was as complex as the character she portrayed. She married twice, first to actor Mel Ferrer and later to Italian psychiatrist Andrea Dotti. Both marriages ended in divorce, but they gave her 2 sons, Sean and Luca, whom she adored. Her relationship with Ferrer began as a fairy tale. The two met at a party and quickly fell in love, bonding over their shared passion for the arts. However, their marriage was far from perfect. Ferrer's controlling nature and professional jealousy created tension, and despite their efforts to make it work, the relationship fell apart after 14 years. Hepburn's second marriage to Dotti was no less tumultuous. Dotti's infidelity strained their relationship, and though they tried to reconcile for the sake of their son, Luca, the marriage ultimately ended in divorce. In her later years, Hepburn found companionship with Dutch actor Robert Wolders. Though they never married, their relationship was one of mutual respect and love. Wolders provided Hepburn with the stability and support she had longed for, and the two remained together until her death. Audrey Hepburn shared unforgettable on-screen chemistry with some of Hollywood's biggest stars, but her off-screen friendships were just as remarkable. She formed a close bond with Gregory Peck while filming Roman Holiday. Peck famously insisted that Hepburn receive equal billing with him, a rare gesture at the time. Their friendship lasted for decades, with Peck describing her as the most beautiful woman in the world, inside and out. She also shared a deep friendship with Cary Grant, her co-star in Charade. Grant, who was known for his charm and wit, adored Hepburn and even proposed marriage to her, though she politely declined. Her ability to form genuine connections with her co-stars speaks volumes about her warmth and humility. Audrey Hepburn's journey to stardom was anything but ordinary. Born in Belgium and raised in the Netherlands, she endured the horrors of World War II as a child. Her family faced starvation, and Hepburn herself suffered from malnutrition, which would affect her health for the rest of her life. After the war, Hepburn pursued ballet, but her tall, slender frame led her to acting instead. Her breakthrough came with Roman Holiday, where she played Princess Anne opposite Gregory Peck. The role earned her an Academy Award and catapulted her to international fame. Audrey Hepburn's talent was recognized with numerous awards, including an Oscar, a Tony, and multiple Golden Globes, but her impact extended far beyond Hollywood. As a UNICEF ambassador, she used her platform to advocate for children's rights, traveling to some of the world's most impoverished regions. Her humanitarian work earned her the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and her legacy continues to inspire generations. Hepburn once said, "As you grow older, you will discover that you have two hands, one for helping yourself, the other for helping others." This philosophy defined her life and remains a testament to her enduring impact on the world. Despite her fame, Audrey Hepburn lived a surprisingly modest life. She valued simplicity, often choosing quiet moments with family over the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. Her Swiss home, La Paisible, was her sanctuary, a place where she could garden, read, and spend time with her loved ones. Hepburn's love for gardening was well known. She found peace in tending to her plants, and often said that being in nature was her greatest joy. This simplicity extended to her diet as well. She was a health enthusiast, favoring fresh, organic foods long before it became a trend. Audrey Hepburn's fashion sense was as iconic as her films. Her collaboration with designer Hubert de Givenchy defined her timeless style. From the iconic little black dress in Breakfast at Tiffany's to the elegant gowns in Sabrina, Hepburn's wardrobe became a blueprint for modern fashion. Her off-screen style was equally influential. She popularized capri pants, ballet flats, and oversized sunglasses, creating a look that was both chic and accessible. Hepburn's fashion legacy continues to inspire designers and fashion enthusiasts today. Audrey Hepburn's life was a blend of glamour, struggle, and profound humanity. From her iconic roles to her tireless humanitarian work, she left an indelible mark on the world. But her story doesn't end there. Stick around for our next video, where we'll uncover the shocking details about her final days and the mystery surrounding her last wishes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more untold stories of the legends who shaped our world.